Today I am making a movie review. I don't remember when it was the last time I made a movie review. And yes, the last time I believe was Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, okay, so today I will be talking about a beautiful movie. A lot of people will disagree on me, sure. Have at it. This is my opinion. This is my fucking review. This is my fucking video. If you don't appreciate it, if you don't like it, you can gladly fuck right off. It's easy. Just unclick the video. You can type any shit in the comments you like. This is my opinion on the movie, not yours. I will gladly respect yours if you put it in the fucking comments. No problem. But you have to respect people's opinions. Good intro, to be honest. I'm even proud of myself. Yeah, respect other people's opinions. If you don't do this, then you're a deplorable scumbag. And yeah, this is a fact, frankly. Today I'm talking about the movie called Lost in Translation. Oh my god. So let me start with the by saying that this movie is directed by a woman. Yes. Yeah, so it makes it automatically shit. Wrong. No, it doesn't. But frankly, many people think that way. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about it. Anyway, the movie is directed by Sofia Coppola, who is the daughter of the absolutely famous and incredible director called Ford Coppola. I forgot his first name. Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, that's her father. He's known for making movies like The Godfather, fucking amazing classic movie, movies like Apocalypse Now, etc. And she never shined on her own. She didn't make it as an actress because she was pretty bad in The Godfather 3, let's be honest. She was pretty deplorable, and I'm happy to say that her movie is incredible. Lost in Translation is a 2003 movie that absolutely no one talks about. And you know what I mean by no one? I mean absolutely no one, if you exclude me. I have to explain the beauty of this movie. I watched this movie on my own 2 or 3 years ago. Fuck me. Absolutely fuck me. Look, when I watched for the first time, things that I understand, things that are coming back right now to me, I didn't even experience them back then. I was a noob in life. I didn't experience love. I didn't experience deep emotional feelings back then. Understandable, because I was fucking 11 or 12 back in the day. But anyway, um, yeah, this is a romantic movie. On the cover, it's a romantic movie. And I have to tell you, I hate, hate, hate love movies. I'm using the word hate, by the way, because when I see a love movie on the TV, on any streaming service, I fucking turn it the fuck down and absolutely leave it. I absolutely hate love movies because they don't tackle the subject called relatability. They always put different circumstances, different things, and you know what's the worst? They are all the fucking same. Same actors, same plot lines, and funnily enough, same plot twists, and same happy endings. Look. As I said, I didn't experience things back then, but when I finished the movie 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I understood what happened. I knew what happened. It was presented to me. The movie didn't hide anything. Oh my god. I absolutely didn't like the movie at all. I found so many flaws, so many things that are wrong. And I said, how is this movie? How does this movie have Oscars? How does it have success? Skip time. 2 or 3 years later, here am I talking about it. And what do I think? I think this is one of the greatest and most beautiful movies ever made. You see how opinions change in time? Because what I didn't find in this movie 2 or 3 years ago, I find it now and in abundance. I've experienced love. I've experienced rejections. I've experienced hardship. I've experienced all the things that the main two characters in this movie experienced. Now I see the beauty of this movie. Now I see the success, critical I mean, that I had at the time. Everything's come back to normal now. Let me explain to you. Lost in Translation, as I said, is a romantic movie. Tackles the subject of love, yes, but it also tackles the subject of people don't accepting you the way you are, being lost. Literally, the movie Lost in Translation. The movie is set in Korea. No, oh my god, in Tokyo. Sorry, Tokyo. Yeah, this movie set in Tokyo, and the main character Bill Murray, which I believe it's the performance of his lifetime. Everybody's watched Bill Murray. He's fucking hilarious, but never before in this fashion. Never before in this more of a dramatic role, and he absolutely pulled it off. So did Scarlett Johansson. Listen, she was the only reason I wanted to watch this movie, let's be fucking honest. Many of us did the same. But we weren't expecting what we got, did we now? Look. So Bill Murray is a famous actor, I believe it was. I'm not sure. I watched this movie a long time ago, but I still remember most of it. So Bill Murray is a famous actor, or as I say, commercial actor. He makes commercials, they film him, and he's a famous guy in America. And he is invited to Tokyo to make a commercial, uh, about some drink. Yeah, and he sees Tokyo very differently. People don't accept him that much, and at the same time, he absolutely loves it. You know why? Because he has an absolutely toxic relationship with his wife. His kids are not listening to him, and all the problems that a middle-aged man has, or approaching 40s or over 40 years old. And this is absolutely normal shit that everybody goes through. But this is it tackles the theme of you know, of you having a hard time, literally, so beautifully. And he wants to feel love. He wants to feel alive again. And all those things that he experienced before are now gone. And now we move forward to our second main character, Scarlett Johansson. I forgot her name in the movie. Sorry, but I know what she was. Literally, I forgot her name. Was she a waitress or a small time singer? I believe she was a small time singer. Yeah, she was a small time singer with her boyfriend that he's a painter. I believe. Yeah, he was a painter, and he's super famous. And they both decide to go to Tokyo, the same place, at the same hotel as Bill Murray, and they decide to go to a museum of paintings. That is a big event for her boyfriend, Scarlett Johansson's boyfriend, and she decided to go with him. And yeah, her boyfriend was an absolutely selfish piece of shit. And yeah, we saw Scarlett in a different way. We didn't see the Black Widow. We didn't see the action superstar waifu that we all love. We saw a depressed young woman who wants to find happiness and love, even though both of these factors are not even near her. Yes, until she meets Bill Murray's character. They both sit at a bar, and when they see each other for the first time, this is when you see the difference between this movie and other love movies. This is when you actually feel the interaction between them. You actually care what they say to each other and how they start a conversation with each other. And this is how, let me tell you, before I get into the plot development, I believe this movie has the best cinematography. One of the best, at least. Not the best, but probably one of the best I've ever seen. Such beautiful shots in a absolutely gorgeous city, Tokyo. Absolutely captures the atmosphere brilliantly. This is one of the many parts why this movie is beautiful in my opinion, of course. But look, after they see each other in the bar, they start develop a relationship. They start talking to each other more. They start seeing each other more, because uh his Murray's wife was busy, and Scarlett Johansson's boyfriend was busy at the same time, and they started talking, started connecting, and even though it is quite a big age difference between them, but they still understood each other more than his wife or her boyfriend understood them. And this is how the connection evolves. You start to care. They go through a wild night together. They go on a date, and ah, it's like you experiencing these feelings for the first time. I never even thought that I would acknowledge this movie as good. Uh, until today, because things change in life. If you know what happens to you in life, A, it would be a little boring, and B, well, it would be even more boring, let's be honest. Even though life brings us a lot of tragedies, a lot of unhappiness, why do you have to end it and think that it will be better? The place you don't know where you go, but you're still sure, oh, if I end my life, I will go to a better place with better people. No, you piece of shit, you don't know where the fuck you're going. That's why the movie shows how people deal with this kind of depression, how they feel left out of society, and no matter what your financial status is, no matter how much money, how much possessions, materially I'm talking about, you have in life, this doesn't buy happiness. This doesn't get you love. Even if it does it for a very short period of time. The movie shows absolutely brilliantly the relationship between real people and real hardship of real people. And I would say this movie is one of the most realistic depictions of love depression, I call it. Depression caused because of love. And everyone has experienced it at least once in their lives, and I would be even surprised if they didn't experience it at all. This would be even more shocking if we find a fucking live dinosaur right now. But who am I to speculate such things? I'm not a scientist. Nor am I. Listen, I've gone through relationship fails. Everybody has. Who fucking hasn't? Yes, and most of the times it did fucking hurt a lot. I experienced love, as I said. Some feeling that I haven't experienced 2 or 3 years ago when I watched this movie. But right now, the relatability just rises, and this is why I think this movie is beautiful. It absolutely gets in your soul, tugs in your heartstrings, and makes you relate to these characters. And the ending, oh my god, the ending. At first, this was the worst ending of all time, but when I think about it, the mystery, the uncertainty, the moment of it, it's beautiful. And every sense of the fucking word, beautiful. And it's very unfortunate that it took me 2 to 3 years to understand the meaning of the ending. And pretty much the whole movie in general. But yeah, what would I give Lost in Translation? I would give it a 9.4 out of 10. This is my score. You know why? Because sometimes the movie is a bit hard to get into, It's not for everyone. It's not for every single human being in the world. It's just, if you experience these things, if you know how it feels, it's just an absolutely a blast to watch this movie because you're thrown into the shoes of these characters and you feel like you're in your own shoes. The relatability of the movie is at a dangerous levels in a good way. So this is what makes the difference between this movie and other romantic movies. And this is why I think it's amazing. Anyway, I've given my score to this movie. I've said my opinion. Would I recommend it to you to watch it? Absolutely. Would you enjoy it if you don't like romantic, love evolving, relationship, deep story and characters? If you're not into it, if you're into Fast and Furious shit, which I absolutely don't respect, but that's my opinion. If you're into action movies or war movies or any kind of that it doesn't include love and relationship and deep character development, you're not going to enjoy this movie. This is what separates it from a 10 out of 10. Because some movies and some TV shows are literally made for everyone to enjoy. This is not one of them. But if you're into this genre, if you understand these characters, you will have an amazing time watching this short but very sweet and beautiful message of a movie. So, that out of the way, thank you for watching. I love you all. I know, you probably don't enjoy these kinds of videos where I show my ugly face. But if you don't know, if you don't know me, how I look like, how I talk like, what I am really, then the relatability with you and me is gone. Like, if you're not into this movie because you haven't experienced those feelings, it's the same fucking thing with me. If you're not into me, you're not into me. So, I can't do anything about it except say thank you for watching. I love you all. And yeah, gorgeous movie. I give it a shot. I would say you enjoy it. That is, if you watch it a second time, because you won't probably understand it the first time. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Love you all. And we'll see each other very soon. Goodbye. Love you all. Peace.